Yes, loud and clear, sir.
All right, thank you. So let's go straight to the business of the day. So as you can see, so I want to go on where we can have a saved settings. Many of us don't know that you can have a setting that will be saved on your phone. That will be saved on your phone. That whenever you want to pick a trade, you don't have to be doing settings all along every time. You can simply just go and what? Just simply go and this is how this thing will be hiding for me like this. Oh. Something I want to pick here now. Why is it not picking? Please. I think I'll have to open this on phone so we can enjoy this thing very well on phone. This is not where we are coming. So, so as I was saying, this is you come to your mind. You come to your mind, and when you come to your mind, this is how you can set your settings that like it's going to be saved permanently on your phone if you have these settings. If you follow this process, I'm about to take us through now. So you just simply click on this my strategy settings. Click on my strategy settings. And it take you down here, right? So you don't have any settings before, or you have some settings like I have here on this my main account. I have many settings here. Okay, so I don't want to add more settings, right? I want to add more settings. What am I going to do? I have to just so each settings according to capital assigned to them. You can have several settings, right? Like these first three settings here, I remark them in the sense that this first one, this first one is $800 settings. Why this second one is $50 settings. Why this one is $100 settings. So if I want to use out of my capital $100, I'll pick this $100 setting. I want to use $50 out of my settings to enter a trade. You understand? So this particular $50 now, all including the margin call here, will be assigned to what? $50 according to $5 first buy. Can you see? So the one of $800 capital, $20 first buy. The one of $100 for capital, $10 first buy. So in total, this if I use this $100 capital now to enter a trade, in total, the robot will be able to buy 9 margin call for me out of this my $100 because $10 already assigned for first buy, remain 90. So the remaining $10 will buy 9 times for me according to my margin configuration percentage drop. Same thing here. This one is $5. So 9 times 5 is 45 plus this 5, 50. Same thing here on this $800 settings too. This one is 30 margin call, $20 first buy, and according to margin call. So you can have several settings saved or permanently saved on your robot so that whenever you want to pick and use any capital out of your capital to enter a trade, you can easily select any of your settings after you have done your calculation with your capital. But that's not where we are going. I'm only saying that so for you to know you can have many settings on your phone. So now you want to add another settings or you don't have a new settings. Just click on add it now. So because I have already, I'll just click on this plus sign. See here. What it's going to do for us? It's going to take us to where we can. It's going to take us to where we can have the settings saved, right? So now, the first thing you have to select here is conservative. Click on conservative. Change that radical to conservative. We only use radical when you are in bull mostly. But currently now the market is not stable. So we use conservative and take little profit out of the market. So I will quickly go on $100. Most of our people they use $100 mostly to start their business. So I'll use $100 as an example for these settings. $100 settings. $100 settings. So at the same time, I will use my first buy to be $10. First buy to be $10. First buy to be $10. So out of the $100, the robber will firstly buy $10 for me. That's the meaning. So it will remain $90. So you as a leader or as a sponsor or as a new member, you must know all these things. It is your business. You have to take charge of your business. And how can you take charge of your business? Is by when you understand and study the business you are doing. You are able to study and understand everything that concerns your business. You understand? And what are the understanding you need? This thing that I'm explaining to you. You must know, or you must, it is a must. Just like a student that go to school, your parents send you to school to go to school. They pay for school fees and the like. You spend years. So you won't tell me you will not study and go to class so that you can pass during the examination time and get promoted. The same thing here. So we are going to school without any guaranteed job that we are going to secure and be collecting salary at the end of the day. But we have the faith. We keep on doing it. Going to school. Me, I spent 7 years before I graduated, including ASU strike and the like. 7 years, no job during the time, and no job after the 7 years. You understand? The certificate is just there. But now they say this is a business that is giving you money. That whatever you learn and you apply here, it is money. Whatever you learn, you understand and you practicalize it, it's going to fetch you money. So tell me if it is not going to be village people that will not know, that will not want somebody to want to learn this kind of thing, skills that will help you to make money. If the one that is not giving you money, you are persistent and you endure to learn it in the campus. So why on earth will you be in a a particular industry or business venture that is going to fetch you money, whatever you apply, whatever you learn and you apply. So it is your sole responsibility to learn and understand your business. Don't put your business to any of your upline or sponsor. Even if your upline want to be doing everything for you, no. Ignore it. Tell the person that please show me how it is being done. I want to learn and understand and take charge of my business. Don't allow anybody to be in charge of business. I don't do it. Where is that? I don't even have the time. And I'm not helping the person. How will I be doing what you can do for yourself for you? How on earth are you going to grow? You cannot grow. You cannot grow because practice makes perfect. The more you know, the more you apply, the more you grow. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, how will you go? How will you learn and grow? You will have the person brain will be shut down, and the person brain will be irresponsible because he will be having the demand that his sponsor will do it for him. Anytime he's having complaint, he has somebody do it for him. No. You must learn everything about your business. It is your business. Take charge of it, right? So we are still on $100 settings, as I was explaining. So now you put $10 here. We have $90 remain. How many dollar? How many dollar remain? Dr. Uche, are you with me? The Samson, are you there? How many dollar remain out of the $100 after we have allocated $10 for the first buy? How many dollar remain?
90,
Put it on the chat. Who is there? Somebody should type it on the chat box. How many dollar are we having remain? We have $100 settings and we have allocated $10 for the first buy. Then how many dollar is going to remain? Dr. Uche is the only one typing. Dr. Uche is the only one typing. Is he only the one? Is he the only one on call? I want to see everybody response. We are 9 on this call. How many dollar are we having after allocating $10 for a first buy, how many dollars is going to remain? Everybody should respond on the chat box. Give me your answer. Give me your answer. Or you are doing something else, or you say you are learning. So it seems it only tells me you are not with us here. You are doing something else. You are just listening to it if you are not typing. And I will never be in the kind of class doing that. If you guys are not ready to learn and apply what you are learning, then you might have to stop teaching you what you need to grow in your business. It is your business. Me, I don't have somebody doing all this teaching for me when we got started. My upline don't even have the time. We have to search for all this knowledge everywhere, and apply our own wisdom for us to get most of this thing right. We watch a lot of recorded YouTube videos, you know. So you having us guiding you on teaching you all this information, knowledge and information. You must appreciate it. And how can you appreciate it? Is for us to be sure you are learning and you are interacting, so that you not be like I'm just talking and somebody is just uh washing plates or washing clothes, doing something else. That is why he's not here. It simply means you are not learning. So I only see two chats since, from Dr. Uche and Christy. They are the only one responding. They are the only one responding. If you are not responding, we are not. I'm not proceeding on my teaching. If you will not respond to my question, then I'm not proceeding on my teachings. It means we are not together. You are not ready to learn. Or you know everything, or your mind is not here, you are doing something else. And that will not work. We are nine, we are eight. We are eight. If I minus myself, there's Samson and three other person that has commented now. Now we are five. The remaining three people, what are they doing? The remaining three people, what are they doing? The remaining three people, what are they doing? Okay. Somebody say it's network from his side. No, it is not gonna allow you to type this one you type now. Then you should type answer the question. All right, understood. Understood. Okay, so remain $90. Remain $90. So you see that $90, you will now divide $90 by 10. You will divide $90 by 10. That is how you are going to get what you are going to put here, the figure you are going to put here. You divide $90 by 10. So if you divide $90 by 10, what are you going to have? If you divide $90 by 10, what are you going to have? If you divide $90 by 10, what are you going to have? $9. $9. But you are not going to, we are not
Nine
using, we are
dollars.
not typing 9 here. It is figure. You only type 9. You only type 9, right? So 90 divided by 10 is going to be 9. So no, sorry, I'm mistaken here. Your margin configuration will be 9. You divide your first by, you divide your first by, you divide your first by, which is $10, by the remaining money available after you have allocated $10 for first buy. So it's going to give you 9. So it is that 9 you are going to type here. That means your margin call limit is going to be 9, which means the robot will buy the robot will enter market for you 9 times with $10. After the first buy. Whenever the market comes down, it can buy $10 for you 9 times. Okay, so how do you configure that? Then you put your first buy amount. This can be 1.5 or 2. Let's use 1.5 as the market is really not stable now. Take little profits out of the market and go and rest. You can use 0.1, 0.2. The meaning of this whole position take profit is simply, sometimes I used to use 0.1. It's simply that whenever the market, the coin, take profit is 1.5, Abi. Can I put whole position, see you, whole position take profit callback, and whole position take profit ratio is 1.5. Whole position take profit callback mine 0. What? 0.1. What does that mean? Let's read it together here. Let's read it together here. What does it mean? He said the take profit callback settings for 1 to 4 positions. Do you get that? Now, when robots buy margin call 1 to margin call 4, that's the meaning. When robot buy margin call 1 to margin call 4 positions, if the robot was able to buy from margin call 1 to margin call 4, when market comes down, right? So, plus your first buy amount. So 1 to margin call 4, assuming the robot bought 1 to margin call 4, up to margin call 4 position, which is $40. Together with your entry price, $10, making 40 plus 10, making $50. So if it's this is only position, this whole, who is the topping of there? James Olonuga. Can you do you see what I'm saying now? Do you see what I'm saying? That some people are not ready to learn. He's on the call and he's doing something else, talking to somebody. So how would that person learn? You just come here to catch fun or catch cruise, you know? And the person will now be going to disturb the person I invited in. You don't teach me. I don't know this. How will you know it? You can never know it. It's not a course. We are doing a lot. We are trying a lot to guide people, and we are doing our best. But some people are just not ready for their life. That's just the bitter truth. Can't join this kind of class and be doing something else. You are here to learn, for God's sake. I have many things to do with my time. At the same time, he can't mute himself, still distracting us with unnecessary this thing. Indiscipline. A wealthy man is a disciplined man. A wealthy man is a disciplined man. You're not disciplined to learn, forget about wealth. You're not disciplined to move your business, forget about success. Because every successful person are very disciplined in every part of their life. Don't joke around with discipline. Discipline? You can never last in the business if you are not a very disciplined person in every ramification. You can never last. So if somebody will ask me, what does it take you to sustain RoyalQ with this kind of brutal market for 4 years? Well, how do you manage your mental health and whenever coin drops drastically, unexpected, overnight, anytime? We are good to go. What makes it so is the mental strongness and the level of discipline one has been able to maintain for years. It's only discipline that will make you to learn what you need to learn. It's only discipline that will allow you to apply what you learn effectively. It's only discipline that will allow you to implement the knowledge you acquire by avoiding your emotional movements or mindset that will finish you in the market. It's only discipline. You can learn everything at the same time your emotion take over your discipline. Take over what you learn. So you are not disciplined to apply scrutiny strictly what you learn. Now your emotion will still take over again. You will still be making the same mistake over and over because of lack of discipline. Discipline, that this is what I have been taught. This is what I have been taught. This is what I have been taught. So I cannot come here with my own emotions that, this coin, let me put 5%. Let me put 5%. KK only explain 1.5. I don't leave KK job. Let me just apply my own this thing. That's emotion. That's emotion. Let me adjust this one. Or let me look for a shortcut just to maneuver. That's indiscipline. You pay the price for, you'll be so responsible for your action and inaction. Discipline, don't joke with it. Let's proceed. And I only explain these $100 settings and we'll close for the day. So I spoke on something like this on Tuesday as well. If you were able to attend that section with leader Samson. So that when you able buy margin call first margin call to margin call 4, that is the only position margin call is going to set together with your first buy amount, that the robot enter with. So, and it's going to sell them on what? On your whole position take profit. On this one, this whole position take profit. This one, whole position take profit. It's going to set the margin call 1 to 4. If robot was able to purchase those margin call 1 to 4, it will not sell it individually. It will sell it together with your entry first buy amount. This is your first buy amount of $10. It will sell. But at times, robot may not buy more than 2 margin calls. If you sell the 2 margin calls, which is your first buy amount, it might not buy more than 1 margin call. No wahala. It could sell together with your first buy amount. Even it might not buy any margin call at times. That it will only sell your first buy amount when the market didn't come down for you to buy any margin call. It will only sell your $10 and give you on 1.5% take profit you put in. 1.5% of what? $10. So, and if the robot was able to purchase 3 margin call, 4 margin call, which simply means 10 times 4, that's 40. 40 plus 10, that's 50. That's 50. Those 50 is that the robot will now sell $50 on what? On 1.5%. $50 on 1.5%. And if it is only 3 margin call, that's $30 plus 40. That's $40 with 1.5% profit. 1.5% profit on $40 on total the robot was able to purchase before the market rise to 1.5%. As simple as that. But this is where I want to really buttress on now. This whole position take profit callback. It simply means 1.5% take profit. Which is this thing? 1.5% take profit. That when market rise by 1.5%, sell for me. Now, this whole position take profit cover will not sell. The robot will not sell until the market comes down again by 0.1%. That it will only sell this coin when the market reduce to 1.4%. When it reduce to 1.4%, it will now sell and give you 1.4% take profit. So that's the meaning of this 0.1. I hope somebody is learning from what I'm explaining. That's the meaning of this whole position take profit callback that you are seeing here. This whole position take profit callback that you are seeing here. And I want to let us to go to this thing. Let's click on this arrow. Let's click on this dot. I mean this small thing. And it will give you more information about what we want to know. So that's it. It now said the take profit callback settings for 1.4 position. The take profit callback settings for 1 to 4 position, which simply means 1 to 4 margin call. Each margin call they are being assigned to be a position on a trade. Margin call 1 is a position. Margin call 2 is a position. Margin call 3 is a position on its own. Margin call 4 is a position. Margin call 5, 6, 7, and the like. They are position of on your out of your trade that the robot has been able to buy. They are position. They have been tagged as position Each margin call, take note. So in that sense, it is set too low. If it is set too low, it may be sold immediately and you may lose the opportunity to earn more income. If, what was he saying? This one, this whole position take profit ratio, this whole position take profit callback is what is giving us information about now. I want somebody to learn and understand this thing tonight. This one, this whole position take profit callback is we are getting the information of the usefulness, the benefits, the advantage of it right about now. So let's click on that that logo giving us the information. You know, say if it is set too low, it may be sold immediately and you may lose the opportunity to earn more income. If it is too high, losses may occur. Please set the parameters according to your risk preference and strategy. How did they mean? How do they mean by that statement? I explained recently now that our take profit is 1.5% and our callback, this callback is 0.1. So the robot has reached 1.5 take profit. It has to come down by 0.1% and give us is equal to 1.4%. The robot will sell and give us 1.4%. They now sell if it is too low that the robot might sell immediately, which means if our take profit callback, if we only put like BR 0.003 like we normally put or 0.05, the robot will just drop by 0.05 when you reach your take profit, and once you drop by 0.03 or 0.05, it will sell off. But in the scenario that it is being you put to 0.1, the market must drop by 0.1 before it will sell. The market must drop by 0.1 before it will give you 1.1 profit. But in some cases, market might move instead of 1.5 that you assign the robot to sell for you. The market might move sporadically to like 5%. To like 5%. The market might move up. Let me clear this thing. The market might move up to like 5% before it will be able to only drop, before it was able to drop by 0.1% that you put here. And should I shock you? If this happens, that before market came down by 0.1, the thing don't reach 5%. Your trade, that coin move maybe within 2 seconds. It do happen very well. Market might just pump unexpected and it will just rise up 5%, 10% before the thing will now start retracing a little. So by the time it moved to 5%, whereas your own take profit is 1.5%. But market moved to 5% before it dropped 0.1. Before it dropped by 0.1, the thing don't reach 5%. Do you know that the robot will give you 4.9% take profit instead of your 1.5 you put here? Do you know the robot will give you 4.9% instead of your 1.5%? Because the market no quick come down to 0.1 to give you 1.4%. So it can't wait. The robot will now wait. It's not seeing 0.1% drop. Before the market will now drop by 0.1 for the robot to sell, the thing don't rise to 5%. The market don't rise to 5% before the robot was able to see 0.1% drop. So in that scenario, you will see 4.9% take profit instead of 1.5 that's supposed to be your take profit. Or no, instead of 1.4. Instead of 1.4 that's supposed to be your profit, because 0.1 will be removed from it. Instead of 1.4 that's supposed to be your profit, you'll be seeing 4.9% take profit. If you understand this, go and type 1 on the chat box. If somebody understands this I explain, type 1 in the chat box. Type 1 on the chat box. Do we understand what I just explained to us? Is that clear enough? Please let's respond on time. We have no more time. Is that understood? Is that understood? Okay. Okay. All right. Yes. Trouble will give you 4.9. The same thing, oh, if the market, if it is 10% like that, before market drop by 0.1, now 9.9% it could give you instead of 1.5%. Even if it is 20%, markets rise to within 2 seconds, within 1 second, it do happens once in a while. Market can just pump, Bitcoin can just move on sporadically, and market will just move up before the thing will not drop. So wherever it pumped to, before the market was able to see 0.1% drop, even if it is 30%, the market rise to before it was able to drop while it was going on, before it was able to drop at all to 0.1. If it is 30%, now 29.9%. I mean, yes, 29.9% you will get. Now 29.9. You go remove just because now that spot the robot was able to detect any 0.1% drop. Now that percentage rise. If it is 15%, now 14.9. I don't know if I hope you have understood that very, very well. So, and that is the essence of this particular point I have. So, I always put 0.1 there. Yeah, I love put 0.1 at times 0.05. Or at times if I don't want to wait at all for take profit, so I'll just put 0.03, 0.02, 0.01. Once the market hits that, it don't take 2 seconds for it to sell off. The advantage of using this higher percentage is also always there. You can take note of that. And 0.1 is not bad. You put 0.1, and when the robot reach 1.5 and come down to 1.4 again, it will sell your market for you. So you know the day the market will just pump up and give you 5%, 6%, 7% instead of 1.5%. That's it. So let's go and proceed to margin configuration. So and this place too, buying callback. This one will be um, this buying callback. This one will just be 0.05 or 0.03. So it simply means your margin call when the market drops and you want to buy margin call, you don't and it hit the triggering price for the robot to buy that margin call. Once you drop by 0.03 after your trigger price of first margin call is being triggered, then once it drop to 0.03, it will buy. That's the meaning of buying callback. So you can get the more information here on this particular column. Can you see? So let's click on it and see. He said if the callback buy settings is too low, the position will be frequently bought. Do you get that? It will be frequently bought. It will not take long in the market. Once the trigger price of margin call hits like this, it no go take time with that 0.03 I put there. He now said if set too high, opportunities may be lost, which means the robot will not be able to buy margin call on times, and the market might rise again. You might not be able to buy that position because the buying callback is high. You now say, please set the parameter according to your risk preference and strategy. So in these cases, it's always good to be lower. In these cases, it's always good to be lower, and in these cases, it's always nice to be higher like this because this one will determine the percentage you take in the market. If you are lucky that the market pump up, you know, for you to give more profit. But in the case of this buying callback, it has to be lower so that the robot can be buying your margin call whenever the trigger price of the percentage you set here, the percentage you set on your margin configuration, let's go to margin configuration now. The percentage drop, whenever the market hit this margin configuration percentage drop, this one, we set it now. Once it hits 4% like this for first margin call, and buying callback is 0.03. It won't take long for you to buy that first buy. First margin call. So if it is 0.1, it means the market has to increase by 0.1. And if it is 0.5, once the market hits 4%, it means the robot has to um, increase by 0.5 before it buys again. Before the first margin call triggered. If you put 0.5 there and the thing don't reach 4% to buy, and your buying callback is 0.5%, it will not buy. It will wait for the market to rise to by 0.5 out of this 4%. And that may not happen in most cases. The market might just be going down, 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 down straight away. That if you know even come up by 0.1, 0.3. And once that position is lost, you don't buy the margin call at all. It will just be going down because the buying callback is distracting him and misleading the robot because his market is not coming up for the buying callback to work. What happened? The market was in serious downtrend, going down, nothing like 0.3 up during the moment or 0.1, 0.5 up. It was just going down. But if you put your 0.03 buying callback, then you are good to go. You just be buying up, sharp, 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 sharp. So this is how you configure your margin call. This is how you configure your margin configuration from margin call 1 to margin call 9. And what is this? This is margin call drop. You are familiar with it. This is multiple buying ratio. So this multiple buying ratio always, according to the capital we are using, 1. According to the capital you are using, 1. According to the capital you are using, 1. According to the capital you are using, what? 1. According to the capital you are what? You are using, it's going to be 1. All true. All true. It has to be 1, right? That simply means $10. Simply means $10 whenever the market drops for that particular margin call to buy. To buy more $10 on each of those margin calls. That's the meaning of one time. If I put 2 on any of them, it's going to be $20. If I put 3 on any of this box here, it's going to be, if I put 3 here, that is $30. If I put 4 here, that's $40. On this first one alone, no. But the capital is not what enough for that. That's why you use 1, which is $10. And let's come here. This has to be, this is where the most work is. 0.5. It's always nice to encourage the robot to buy closer your first to fifth margin call, your first to fifth margin call, so that the robot can be able to purchase more capital, more of your capital, you understand, and sell and give you good profits along the line. So if you have a setting that encourage the robot to purchase faster, to purchase margin call faster, especially margin call 1 to margin call 5, so you can enjoy some profitability while you are in floating loss if the market even go against you, or the market is going to sell on time at the same time. So it might come down 0.5, like 1.5 in total before it goes up. So you go and put higher percentage on this first margin call. You might not be enjoying margin call purchase much like that. And the robot will just be selling the first buy, which is $10, or buy one margin call before you go and give you 20% of 1.5%. But if you have lower percentage of your first margin call to number 5 margin call, the robot can be accessible to buy all these margin call like $10 times 4 times 5 and give you with your first buy $50, $60 at a time, right? So that's why that's the brain behind this lower margin call from each of these number 1 to margin call 5. That's the only basic brain behind it, nothing much. Try. Our time has fast spent. I said I'm going to end by 6:45. Oh, now going to the margin call 6, the game will now be increasing from this spot. That okay, increase the percentage of margin call 6 upward. Now when you go to margin call 6, buy from a 2% when the market drop by 2%. Margin call 7, when the market drop by 2.5%. Margin call 8, 3%. And this margin call 9, I will put it on. Let me put this on 3.5, sir. I'll put this on 5%. 3%. So by the time I multiply this, I should be having like 15 or 18 percentage drop. Using this type of settings alongside recommended coin, you don't have any issue. Let me tell you, you don't have any unnecessary complaint with the market. You will still be enjoying margin call buy and sell. You will still be enjoying margin call sub sales profits while you are in floating loss from margin call 5 down to from margin call 5 down to margin call 9. Drobo can be selling individually on each of these margin call. On each of these $13 is going to be used to buy each of these margin call from 5 to 9. And when the robot is when the market rise after purchasing any of these margin call 5 to 9, when the market rise by 1.3 after purchasing any of this position, it will be giving you 1.3% of your $10. He was able to purchase for each of these positions. Right? So let's calculate the total percentage here. 3 to 3.5, that's 8.5. Is the market coming up or going down? Give me information back to back. So 8.5, 11.5. Somebody please calculator for me. Let me see my calculator. 5 plus 3.5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1, 2.5 plus 0.5 times 3, 1.5 plus 1.5. So I'm having 17.5 percentage on all these margin from all these margin call 1 to margin call 9. Which means before the robot can be able to purchase all these margin call up to margin call 9, the market will have dropped. The coin you are trading will have dropped by 17.5% for the robot to purchase margin call 1 to margin call 9. And if you strictly stick to recommended coin, you are going to be at peace. At peace. This is just $100 settings. So if it's going to be $200 settings, then the margin call will be more than 9. The margin call will be more than 9 for you to enjoy more sell and margin call buy with the configuration instructions. So this is one of the good settings you can have for yourself and be at peace while trading with recommended coin. I repeat, let me make it 18%. Put this on 2.5. Yeah. So it is now added 0.5 to number magical 6 is now 18%. Total of 18% market drop for the robot to purchase this 9 margin call with these settings you are seeing on your screen. So you now confirm it. So distributed take profit ratio. Distributed take profit ratio is what we are going on. This one. Distributed take profit ratio. You can see it's already there. I can edit it to 1.1 so that the robot can be making sell of all the margin call from margin call 5 up to margin call 9. Anytime the robot come by 1.1, can edit it to 1.1 for because at time market can reach 1.2, 1.2, yes, 1.25, 1.1. That will not come to 1.3 before you go down again and you have missed that position with your subsell buy and sell when you are floating loss. We can reduce it to 1.1. Anytime market rise after purchasing margin call 5, market rise by 1.1. It will sell $10 on 1.1 profit. He buy number 6 again, it will sell 1.1 profit of $10 again. He buy number 9 margin call and market rise by 1.1, it will sell $10 and give you 1.1 profit of $10. And this is simply what this means. So you now save it, and your strategy settings, always trade on one shot, trade on one shot, trade with one shot, one shot. Strategy settings, one shot. Strategy settings, one shot. Take note. Having said that, done all this, then you save it. You are good to go. You save it. Save your settings. It will be added to this my strategy setting page. As you can see, this is it. It has been added to the one I have there before. This is what we are seeing there before when we started this section. So as you can see, it has been added to it. So it's not the first one, no, the one we just did together. So the number I call is showing. And at the same time, I can edit it. I want to edit it. I can edit it. You don't have to delete it and start all over. If you forget something or you want to adjust anything, just click on this pencil logo. When you click on that pencil logo, what will happen? You take us back to the setting page. Can you see? You can adjust whatever you want to adjust and see and confirm and save it again. And save it again. So whenever you want to pick your trade, just come back. Go and choose my template under my strategy setting. Then you select your coin. Select your coin. How do I mean? Just like this MTN network, they do nonsense. But I believe it's supposed to load. If you are not going to be able to read the charts, so you can achieve what I want to show us. So you come to trade settings, manually create my template. Under my template, click on this my strategy settings here. Choose a strategy settings. So you will be able to choose the settings we save now. And I'll be able to click on any part of this place. This is my settings. I want to select. So just click on it. Bam. It has been reflected and selected. It has set all the settings for me automatically as I click on it. So the two things you are going to do more here. Two more things you are going to do after choose your settings. The next thing you are going to do is what? Change your old warehouse. Change it to sub-bin time settlement. Me, I love sub-bin time settlement. These people that are advocating for sub-bin, me, I don't use it. So being more lead segment will only allow you to be seeing the profit the margin call is making for you. It will allow you to be seeing the profit the margin call is making for you, and it's going to be giving you joy and peace of mind that you're making profit. It will shock you that I have somebody I set his account up like 2 weeks ago, and he has made over $60 on margin call sales alone. His trade is in floating loss, he has made $60 over $60 on margin call, over $70 sef on margin call buy and sell. Hello, the whole position has not yet sold off, but on margin call buy and sell alone for using sub-bin time settlement strategy, he has made over $70 while the trade is on floating loss. But if it is on sub-bin mode, hadn't been on, I put him on sub-bin mode, and the market dip like that, not even getting close to coming out of the trade currently, the profit will not be showing. The profit will not be showing. And for the guy to be seeing $70, he never complain. He cool his temper. That profit that is coming in every day is giving him joy. That if at all his trade is on floating loss, at least he's seeing some profit, $20, $15, $10, $25, $5 in a day, no matter the case of the market. So it's consoling him for him making profits while his trade is on what? It's on floating loss. So and the only thing that can help you to enjoy that is sub-bin time settlement. Get to understand that, everybody. So that's the first thing you are going to do more. Take note. And the last thing, oh, so multi-time settlement. So, and the last thing you take note of is your first buy amount. Your first buy amount. So you don't forget your first buy amount is $10 on your settings. But the rubber will, when you select it, it will not give you the exact first buy amount. You have to edit it to what? You have to edit it back to, where's my this thing? You have to edit it back to $10. I'm not seeing my what is it called again? I'm not seeing my wait. I think it's is it the phone hanging out? Never mind. Okay. So edit it to $10. Your first amount, edit it to $10 and save the settings. Everything's already in that. If you want to use MACD, that's another um what is it? So position to profit ratio. No, no. Change this back to 0.05.
So we are not seeing the screen, sir.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm coming. My pencil went off. I don't know. Can you see now? Can you see now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
sir.
see.
Okay. So select the settings. Let me do it again. You can see it has been selected. Change it to submit multi-time settlement and your first buy amount to $10. Then make sure your all this one is off. Don't enable them. Your AI making call and then don't enable them. Make them they are off like that. And your sub position take profit. What does that mean? Your sub position take profit. You know, as well put it on 0.05. Just like the whole position take profit callback I explained the other time. So this one is the same thing like it as well. Just click it for you to see. It said take profit callback settings after the fifth position. It is set too low. If it is set too low, it may be sold immediately and you may lose the opportunity to earn more income. So if set too high, losses may occur. Please set parameter according to your risk preference and strategy. So it's the same thing as the operation take profit callback information, but this one just starting from this one is going to start from your what is it called? From margin call 5. This position take profit, this one will be effective as from margin call 5 take profit. The robot has bought margin call 5 and it don't increase by 1.1 that we put on this distributed the other time, if you remember 1.1. So and the market has rise by 1.1 after bought margin call 5, you know. So this will now be effective. This position take profit cover you put here will be effective for that margin call 5. Now somebody is following. So this might be because it's sub-sell. It is some opportunities inside, so it will not be much. Just tapping the market. Even one can put 0.02 for this one. Whenever the reports each 1.1. Once you come down by 0.02 to sell the 1.1 for you and give you 1.008. If I'm yes, 1.008 profit after it come by 0.02. So for margin call 5 upward. That's it. So this now you want to select MACD. You know, this I'm trying to start a trade now. So after you have picked all these after you have picked your settings, what's this? After you have been able to pick your settings, you have changed this to submit with settlement and you have edit your fallback to be 10 accurately. I know. So what is and you check that this one is also on 0.002 or 0.03 there. So the next thing you take note is click on this arrow. Click on this arrow. click on this advanced settings arrow for using MACD. Click on the arrow and click on false buy triggering condition. What's the instruction the robot should obey before entering the trade, before starting the trade for you, before the trade triggered? What is the condition for the robot to follow for it to enter your false buy amount to enter the trade? Is it trigger price? Is it RSI? Is it KDJ? Is it MACD instruction? So if it is trigger price, the market will enter the market immediately. Immediately. If it is RSI, you have to obey the RSI indicator and wait for some parameter of the market to come down to a certain time before you buy. Same thing applies to KDJ, same thing applies to MACD. So the robot will not buy immediately if choosing any of those other three instead of trigger price. You have to follow the indicator directions for the robot indication director of the coin, that particular coin, the movement of that coin in the market. So once it has been obeyed by either RSI or KDJ or MACD is your option you selected, then the robot will now pick and start the trade after that condition is being met. So we'll go for MACD. Let's select MACD. And when you select MACD, what's next thing? Take note of changing this line, this one. Changing this line to less than 0. Line trigger, you must change it to less than 0. Make sure you change it to, click on it and select less than 0. Then save, confirm. Confirm. As you can see. So once I click activate and if you go and wait, so not by if at all I'm not trading on this account. If you go and wait, can you see? It will give me some information here now. It said status of the coin trade I started. Status. It said waiting for MACD trigger to make first buy. Waiting for MACD trigger condition, that's it, to make first buy. So once the MACD trigger has been obeyed in the direction of the instruction given to the robot to use MACD to start the trade, then the trade will start. But if it is trigger price, we selected instead of MACD, it will not wait for any market. It just go straight and start the trade. And that is how it is being done. So I'm not really trading on this account. And I will show you. I hope it's showing here. Can you see now? This is the coin. I'm not trading on this account. My main account. No, this is it. The trade has not started at all. It's waiting for MACD condition to be obeyed. MACD indicator before the robot will start this trade for me, right? Right? I hope you understand that. And that's where I'm going to stop. Take note. I mean, I'm just using this coin as an example. This coin is not part of recommended coin, please. It's just an example, just for example. It's not part of recommended coin. Recommended coin is in the group. If you don't have it, ask for a sponsor to share it with you. Part of them is AAV, BTC, ETH, what was it called? Dogecoin, and so on and so forth. Many other coins are there. So that's it. Do you have any question? Time. My time has passed. Do we understand? If you understand what I've explained since, go and give me 2 on the chat. If you understand what I have explained, write 2. Excuse me. If you understand that setting, explain. Give me 2. Give me 2.
Hello, sir. I want to ask, if you want to use trigger price, what is the difference with trigger price and MACD?
Pardon? Come again.
I want to ask the difference between trigger price and MACD.
Okay. You want to know the difference between trigger price and MACD?
Yes.
Yes, I have explained it, but let me repeat it. Trigger price will enter the trade for you immediately. Why MACD is an indicator used to determine the best position, the best time to enter a trade, the best time to start a trade in the market. You know, we have different professional tools that determine the best position to enter the market because positioning in trading is very important. You entering the trade, a trade, you starting the trade at the right position will help you to make profit instantly and get out of the market on time. So, and that's exactly what MACD indicator, RSI, and the likes help us to what? To get and have the opportunity in the market. That they locate and give us, start a trade for us at the best time and be able to come out of the trade with our profit on time. Compared to, because MACD will not buy immediately, it will wait. Maybe the coin is at 2.2% before. MACD might wait for the coin to come to like 0.5%, like negative 0.5 or positive 0.5 from plus 2%. MACD might wait for the coin to come down to 0.5% from 2% it was. But if it is trigger price, it will buy at 2% currently. If you buy the trade and start trading for you at that current price. So the trigger price will buy current price for you, while MACD will wait for the right position to buy. That's the answer. You get it?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Thanks.
You're welcome. Any other question?